Welcome back to CBS Mornings at 7:30. Much of the West, as you know, is in the grip of a mega drought. And Lake Mead in particular, this is near Las Vegas, is showing the dramatic effect of falling water levels. This is the nation's largest reservoir, and it's now giving up many of its formerly submerged secrets, including another set of human remains. This is the fourth such discovery since May alone. David Malkoff, chief environmental correspondent at our partners at the Weather Channel, now shows us how long-lost stories are emerging.
Daniel Kolod is one of those people who went missing in Lake Mead. In 1958, the retail manager at the Desert Inn Hotel was on this speedboat with his best friend.
My dad was 22, his buddy Mike was 23, and I think it was more boat than they could handle.
The accident was just too far from shore and too deep at the time. But as you can see, the mega drought of the past 2 decades has dried up huge sections of the lake. The human skeleton that could be Daniel Kolod showed up on May 7th. Not even a week before, a woman found a body in a barrel.
My initial thought was the old storied clips of when you hear about organized crime and stuff like that.
It's getting a little too hot.
Former Las Vegas Mayor Oscar Goodman is now retired, but decades ago, he was a lawyer who represented powerful people in Old Vegas.
Watch yourself. Get run over there.
He played a version of himself in Martin Scorsese's mob drama Casino.
Completely absolves Mr. Rothstein from any wrongdoing.
In the old days, when I was actively practicing, I had one client that they said murdered 27 people.
Specifically, you don't think that this body in a barrel is mob related?
No. Well, we would have heard if it was mob related. Why drive all the way out and put somebody in a barrel? They would want people to know it. It was to teach a lesson.
Instead, the lake itself is teaching us all a lesson about how fast climate can change, draining a massive lake of all its secrets.
We believe that that barrel was at one time under approximately 150 feet of water. I never dreamed I would see the lake this low.
As the drought intensifies, these bodies are returning from the past, all someone's son, daughter, or possibly father.
If I could wave a magic wand and erase the impacts of climate change and drought and make all that go away, I would gladly take having my dad's remains be lost forever. It just isn't worth it.
For CBS Mornings at Lake Mead, Dave Malkoff, The Weather Channel.
Boy, Dave, a body in a barrel is a little troubling.
It really
It doesn't get into a barrel by itself.
It doesn't. It's very sad news.
It really is.
No, it
Raises
is.
a lot of questions.
For sure.